Look at this. Open and honest. That was me. That was me. It's okay, though.
Today we're talking about the streamer Sketch. So I know a little bit about this guy, and then I saw a bunch of professional athletes tweeting about it, fellow commentary YouTubers tweeting about him. Pretty sure even the guy behind the camera was tweeting about it. Nah, just kidding. If you know, you know. But yeah, lots of tweeting and whatnot surrounding this, because in case you haven't heard, some leaks surrounding the more intimate side, we'll say, of his past have come to light. And honestly, how do I say this? He's gay, man. He's fucking gay. Or something. Maybe. There's this whole OnlyFans past, and it's caused quite the disturbance in the pants of Twitter. And thankfully, Sketch has come to the rescue here and has provided a response. So honestly, let's just roll this shit. Surely it'll be a gay old time and oh so educational as well.
I will tell you what. Okay. 2 years ago, I did some stuff. I'm sorry if you've seen some of the stuff.
I'm gonna stop the clip right there for a second. So some of the stuff that he was worried we might have seen, just in case you aren't following yet, it is an old OnlyFans account where he was participating in acts that would definitely be deemed homosexual. That would definitely fall under that umbrella. Yes, I saw the leaks, because you see, say what you want about me, right? But y'all ain't in the trenches like me, you know, y'all ain't in the trenches like me conducting this level of journalism. You see, I'm gonna stop right there. I was just curious, okay? I'm gonna keep it a buck. I was curious, I had to see what all the buzz was about, and I had to see if what was being said was true, and it most certainly is. Let's just say my dude is a true glizzy gobbler, you know, Joey Chestnut who? But yes, a gay OnlyFans, that's what we're referring to.
You know, I'm a changed person. This is going worse than I thought it was. So 2 years ago, I did not have sexual relations with that man. I'm just kidding. I did. Possibly.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh, okay, so jokes aside, his response video here is perfect. You know, no bullshit, gets right to the point, and it's funny as hell. You know, what really more could you ask out of an apology? I mean, think about it. We even got a little bit of political discourse sprinkled in there. You know, shout out the boy Billy Clinton. But speaking of apology, I actually want to talk about that. So in the video, he says, you know, I'm a changed man, right? And a lot of people echoed that, you know, saying, oh, you know, he's changed, and this was a long time ago. He's a changed man now. And truth be told, I don't really get this talking point, because it almost insinuates that being gay is bad, you know? Like that episode of Seinfeld, you know, not that there's anything wrong with that. Like, if you like pussy, that's cool. If you're into that Jimmy Dean Supreme breakfast sausage, that's cool too. Like, why did he come out with that as one of his talking points? I don't truly understand. It's almost like he's ashamed of his own sexuality, which is, truth be told, a little sad. You know, why are people running away with this argument too? Like, I see it all over Twitter. As a matter of fact, what I think, if you want my honest opinion here, is if you're over-consumed by what my man is filling his day with, you know, what's going into his holes and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? If you're concerned with another dude, you may need to do a little bit of introspection in your own right, if you know what I'm saying, because I personally believe that it's honestly more gay to be that infatuated with another man's sex life than it is to literally have gay sex. And when you really sit back and think about all this, the whole situation is pretty wild, because if nothing else, you know, never mind that it was like an OnlyFans or whatever, you know, never mind that he's gay, right? Never mind all of that. This man made a whole ass video essentially just apologizing for who he is, you know, for being gay. That's insane to me. Like, in my opinion, there's nothing to apologize about, because a lot of people are giving him shit about, oh, you know, he's an OnlyFans guy, and, you know, all the OnlyFans people get bullied all the time, you know, all the OnlyFans girls and whatnot. But I think what the difference is the OnlyFans girls get bullied not because they're doing that. Believe me, if I was capable of doing an OnlyFans, you'd never hear from me on this YouTube channel. I'd be showing my balloon knot to the whole entire world if it meant millions upon millions of dollars coming my way, you know what I'm saying? The difference is Sketch here didn't hurt anybody with it, you know? He was just being himself and making content for the OnlyFans. You know, he wasn't at the Raiders game flashing his titties. You know, he wasn't blasting his child on live stream, on live video, talking about how his kid's a pussy for throwing up at school and now his dick appointment was interrupted. He wasn't out here assaulting people. He wasn't out here gooning in the name of promotion. None of that, right? He was just doing his own thing on the side. It wasn't bothering anybody. As far as I know, he obviously wasn't, you know, overly promoting it and shoving it down your throat. Oh, Jesus. No pun intended there. But y'all know what I mean, right? So the dude goes on and literally with zero excuses, you know, again, just apologizing for something I feel he shouldn't even have to apologize for. But he goes on to mention how he just had an addiction. You know, he was just keeping it real. You know, no excuses, no sugarcoating it. He just talks about how he was in a pretty rough spot, right? And he actually even goes on to say this.
My original plan was there's two things. One, either be delusional and think it's never gonna come out, or two, what's the plan after? The plan after was not very good. If I was alone and I was at my house, I probably wouldn't be talking to you right now.
So yeah, pretty serious stuff, man. I mean, Sketch here is talking about how just the mere thought of this being released to the public and everybody knowing his true self, his true sexuality, was enough to make him contemplate unaliving himself, right? I mean, genuinely really, really sad stuff. You know, you never should have to feel like that's your last resort, right? And then you've got people online trying to clown him, like the likes of Sneako, who we'll get to in a second, as well as John Zerka. So Mr. John Zerka comes out, you know, not wasting a second to spew some ignorance, not missing out on the opportunity to chase some more clout with this, you know, spreading nonsense. So he says Sketch was just another victim of the media's psychological programming from their gay agenda. It's actually sad because he regrets it and that he realizes he was in a bad place mentally. This is not a laughing matter. Nobody's kid is safe, especially when they fall into hard times. So I think it's really, really funny coming from this guy because, as you know, this dude is a certified asshat, and he's out here talking about how, oh, you know, the government's bad, and it's just a big conspiracy. They want to turn everybody gay, and their gay agenda is bad, and be straight and fuck a million women like me because I'm a Chad alpha. Like, he's a fucking loser, right? And so naturally, we had to do a little bit of trolling, so I tweeted back at him, not you talking about the safety of kids. Time to sit this one out, champ, because he's a known pedophile trying to link up with little kids knowing their age and knowing that they're minors. Like, the whole situation is just disgusting, and John Zerka is the last person that should be chiming in on this, giving us his 2 cents. And like I said, Sneako had some words to say as well, so he tweeted out, one gay fella gets caught doing OnlyFans and every single influencer jumps to tweet their support. You're a hero, so brave. Israel bombs the shit out of children for 8 months straight. No one says a word. You're all frauds who want brand deals. Fuck off. So, shut the fuck up. God damn. Couple things I didn't quite understand here. One, again, he's not hurting anyone with the OnlyFans thing, so why the fuck does Sneako care? Like, I don't know, I feel like Sneako is the straightest gay man on the internet. Seriously, so fucking concerned with what other people are doing sexually. It's weird. I can never wrap my head around it. And isn't this the dude that, like, got cucked and Moist Critical put him on blast? Isn't this the same guy that, like, lost an argument with, I believe it was Destiny, over what the age of consent should be? Like, he asked him what it should be, and bro just had no comment, talking about how Cuties was like his favorite movie or some shit, and that it was a masterpiece. So, some crazy shit, right? Not only that, but then he's talking about the Israel bombs the shit out of children for 8 months straight bit. It's like, who the fuck's not talking about Israel and Palestine? I see that all over my Twitter timeline on the literal daily, so I don't know what the fuck this guy is all about. And it's like, why is he gonna sit here and pretend like he actually cares? You know, he's accusing everyone else of not actually caring, when the fact of the matter is you too don't really give a shit. You're just looking for Twitter impressions. You're just looking for a little bit of attention your way. You're just looking for clout, trying to capitalize off this situation. And yeah, I'm supposed to believe that, you know, you're just a good guy. You know, you care about the people in Israel who are dying. You know, you care about making a difference. You know, you care about using your platform for good. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. You're a weirdo. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Just kind of my closing thoughts here. I think it's so crazy that bro made a full-blown video apologizing for being gay, you know, being himself. And I think it's a real shame that people were running away with that narrative that, oh, he's a changed person, when in reality, there's nothing wrong with being gay. You know, again, if you're straight, cool. If you're gay, cool. As long as it's not bothering me none, why the fuck should I give a shit? And why the fuck should any of us care? You know, go live your life. After all, it is your life. And then with the whole Zherka and Sneako thing, it's like everybody always got something to say, man. The self-awareness of some people is just insane. Like, these are the literal last two people on planet Earth that should have anything to say about this situation, and yet here we are. My thing is, you know, he's not bothering anyone. So if you're so concerned about it, if you're so pressed over it, maybe you need to look in a mirror, figure out what the hell is wrong with you, and again, just leave it alone if it doesn't concern you and it's not hurting anyone. But guys, thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like rating, subscribe to the channel for more commentaries just like this, and definitely leave a comment down below. I would love to hear what y'all have to say about all this. And until next time, guys, this is Runter. Well, actually, I'm not even going to go there today. We'll catch you on the next one. Later.